Hello, hello, beloveds. Here we are at the end of October, and you know what that means. Yes, Samhain season is here. This High Holyday is marked in several ways. Calendar Samhain on the fixed date of October 31st. Lunar Samhain, which is the new moon in Scorpio, arriving this year, 2024, on the auspicious day of November 1st. And astrological Samhain, which happens when the sun reaches 15 degrees Scorpio, falling on November 7th this year, at least where I live here in California. Now, I am sure there are many other ways to calculate this holy day that I'm not thinking of right now. So if you know of any, please do share it with us in the comments below. For this season of the third harvest, the Fool has presented themselves to us from our lovely Morgan Greer tarot deck. Now, we have only drawn this card once before for a global reading, and that was at summer solstice last year, 2023. I wonder what was happening in your life then, dear ones. I remember that I was preparing for lots of travel, both within the US to see extended family and abroad to visit the goddess community of Glastonbury, UK. And as you may remember from then, I love this card so much, so much. The Fool joyfully jumps into our lives to activate us and inspire us to go ahead and begin that new adventure. And how fun that this card has arrived now during this time of the final harvest of the year. During this time of the final harvest, we are being invited to consider what we need to release in order to make room for us to expand into our fullest and greatest potential. And in order for us to do this, dear ones, we must think on those old things that are still hanging around our lives, those things that have lived well past their usefulness to us and well past their usefulness to our biggest dreams. The Fool demands that we wake up, that we pack up our cute little satchels with our needful things, and that we move on. That we move on, because our horizons are actually so much bigger than we have allowed ourselves to remember lately. So, whatever you are hanging on to that is dead or dying, let it go. Let it go. Cut it out. Cut it free. No more wasting of energy, time, or resources allowed here. Be honest with yourself and make way for the healing that needs to happen. The Fool also reminds us to trust ourselves and to trust in that which is greater, and to do so with a fun-loving, open-hearted, exuberant attitude. What would happen if we approached life with the knowing that the forces surrounding us, both seen and unseen, are coalescing and conspiring in ways that support our greatest good at all times? How much more bounce would there be in our steps and in our lives? I invite you to join me in exploring this possibility throughout the Samhain season. We really have absolutely nothing to lose in trying on an approach to life that is centered in cheerful curiosity and gleeful anticipation. So there it is, my loves. As always, I hope that you find this message helpful, and I'd love to know how it lands for you in your life. Please share with me. Please share with us in the comments below. Let's stand in loving and compassionate support of one another throughout this next evolution. Okay? Doesn't that sound great? Doesn't that sound good? It does to me. I will see you again in about 6 weeks around the time of the winter solstice. And wow, this year feels like it's moving really, really quickly towards its closure, dear ones, really quickly. However, endings always bring new beginnings, and I look forward to knowing about yours. So until then, lots and lots of love from me to you. I hope that you and yours enjoy this beautiful, beautiful time of year, and that your ancestors bring to you sweet and vital messages. Blessed be.